Bangladesh Sundarbans is one of the most protected forests in the world. It's also the largest contiguous mangrove forest and UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are so many reasons to visit Sundarbans, like its natural beauty. Well, first off, you get to explore one of the largest and most protected mangrove forests in the world. This is because during these months, the weather is most pleasant and there is less rainfall. Make sure to bring mosquito repellent, sunscreen, light clothing, binoculars, and a camera. Although the Sundarbans is a beautiful place, it can also be dangerous. From there, you will need to hire a car or take a bus to reach the nearest point of entry into the First, there is no public transportation within the One of the must-do activities is to go on a wildlife safari. You can either stay in a hotel in one of the major cities, or you can stay in a guest house or homestay in the Sundarbans. If you want to stay in a hotel, then we recommend that you choose one in Dhaka or both cities have a wide variety of hotels to choose from. If you want to stay in the Sundarbans, then we recommend that you choose a guest house or homestay in Mangrove or Big. Both towns are located near the Sundarbans and offer a variety of accommodation options. As we mentioned earlier, the Sundarbans is home to a variety of animals. Bangladeshi cuisine is a mixture of Indian, Pakistani, and Southeast Asian flavors. It is characterized by the use of spices such as turmeric, cumin, and coriander. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Safe travels and happy exploring, as well as ingredients such as rice, lentils, and fish. Some of the must-try dishes include biryani, a mixed rice dish with meat or fish, dal, a lentil soup, and korma, a slow-cooked curry. For dessert, be sure to try halwa, a sweet pudding made with semolina and milk, including the Royal Bengal Tiger, spotted deer, monkeys, crocodiles, and snakes. You can go on a safari either on foot or by boat. If you want to increase your chances of seeing a tiger, then opt for a night safari. Another must-do activity is to visit the local villages. The Sundarbans is home to a number of villages where you can learn about the traditional way of life. You can also interact with the locals and learn about their culture. In addition to that, another thing you can do while in Bangladesh is to go bird watching. The country is home to over 600 species of birds, making it a paradise for bird watchers. You can go bird watching either on foot or by boat. The only way to get around is by hiring a boat. Boats are available for hire at various points throughout the year, depending on the availability of tourists. Second, it is important to bargain for the price of the boat before hiring it. The price will depend on the size of the boat and the number of people hiring it. Third, make sure to bring cash for the boat hire, as most boat operators do not accept credit cards. Once you have hired a boat, you will need to decide where you want to go. There are several places to visit in the including the Sudanyakale Wildlife Sanctuary, the Kachaka Wildlife Sanctuary, and the Dubler Char Island. Each of these places has its own unique ecosystem and wildlife. Alternatively, you can take a train from Dhaka to Mangla, which is the closest railway station to the From Mangla, you will need to hire a car or take a bus to reach the nearest point of entry. Several government-authorized tours operators offer guided tours of the These tours usually include all necessary permits and fees, as well as accommodation, food, and transportation. You can book a tour either online or through a travel agency in Bangladesh. It is home to the Royal Bengal Tiger and other wild animals that can cause harm. That's why it is important to take necessary precautions, such as avoiding walking alone in the forest and keeping food and water stored properly. Also, since much of the exploration will be done by boat, make sure to bring any necessary medications along as well. Additionally, this time period falls within the dry season. First, it is a Muslim-majority country, and non-Muslims are allowed to enter mosques, but not to pray there. Second, Bangladesh is a very poor country, and begging is common. However, please do not give money or other items to beggars, as it is against the law. Third, tipping is not expected but always appreciated. Fourth, dress modestly when visiting religious sites. Fifth, bargaining is expected when shopping at markets. Sixth, the official language of Bangladesh is Bengali, but English is widely spoken in major cities. Seventh, it is advisable to use bottled water and avoid tap water. And finally, it is important to respect local customs and traditions, making it easier to spot wildlife such as the Royal Bengal Tiger. You can also enjoy boat rides through the canals and walkways without any issues due to heavy waterlogging. Moreover, March brings with it a spectacular natural phenomenon known as the horsetail phenomenon. During this time, thin shafts of sunlight pierce through the thick canopy of trees, creating a mesmerizing view of light beams on the ground below. Temperatures during this time range from 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. This forest is home to over 260 species of birds, 42 species of mammals, 370 species of fish, and 54 species of reptiles. And let's not forget about the Royal Bengal Tiger, which can be found here in its natural habitat. You might also want to consider visiting because it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This means that it has been recognized for its outstanding universal value as a natural site. The recognition makes it one of only 12 places around the world that are considered to be both cultural and natural heritage sites. Plus, it is also one of the largest contiguous mangrove forests left in the world. So, there's plenty to explore here if you're interested in learning more about these unique ecosystems. Finally, you should definitely consider going because the locals make up for some interesting stories. Many people live in and around the Sundarbans, but they don't all live there. Some of them come from villages outside the park boundaries, where they grow crops like rice and wheat. Others work as fishermen or day laborers. Some families even raise honeybees inside the forest itself. All these different ways of life make for a very interesting experience when you meet the locals during your travels. The Royal Bengal Tiger and the unique lifestyle of the people living there. You may have heard about it from the man himself, Mr. Andrew Zira, or maybe not. But if you're looking for an adventure that will take you off the beaten path, then look no further than Bangladesh Tours. We highly recommend this tour because of how well organized everything was from start to finish. From helping us arrange all our visas and permits well in advance, coordinating all our transportation and accommodation, and providing us with knowledgeable guides who made sure we saw everything we wanted to see. So why should you go? The best time to visit Bangladesh would be between October and March. When traveling to the Sundarbans, it is important to pack accordingly. While in Bangladesh, there are a few things you should know before going. You can reach the Sundarbans by taking a domestic flight from Dhaka to Khulna. If you choose to visit the Sundarbans, there are a few things you should know about getting around. Now let's talk about what you can do once you're in Bangladesh. As for where to stay, there are a few options available. Finally, let's talk about food. We hope this information has been helpful in planning your trip to Bangladesh.